In 2022, fines amounting to more than €90,000 were given to Dutch medical doctors. This has never happened before in the history of the Netherlands. In many countries, people are being treated effectively for COVID-19 with hydroxychloroquine. This is not the case in the Netherlands. Here, it is banned. In fact, doctors are facing heavy fines for prescribing this safe drug. What is going on? At the beginning of 2020, the world was in the grip of the coronavirus. Doctors around the world began searching for safe existing drugs that could be used to treat COVID-19. One such doctor was Rob Elens in the Netherlands. Elens based his treatment on scientifically validated studies from leading doctors around the world. His first treatment, which included hydroxychloroquine, was successful. Hydroxychloroquine is a medication that has been used safely for 65 years. But soon thereafter, Rob Elens was ordered by the Dutch health authorities to stop his successful treatment. This led to the death of a patient. It hit him hard. Since the beginning of modern medicine, drugs have been prescribed for conditions for which they were not originally intended. This is known as off-label treatment. It is very common and occurs in daily practice in the interest of the patient. But now, he was suddenly not allowed to prescribe this safe medication. Why? He wanted to continue to work to the best of his ability and conscience according to the Hippocratic Oath. Elens and some colleagues decided to continue using hydroxychloroquine to help their patients. Meanwhile, another drug emerged that also worked well. Ivermectin, a safe 45-year-old Nobel Prize winning drug. But on March 25, 2021, the Dutch General Medical Council announced that it would fine doctors who prescribed off-label hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin for the early treatment of COVID-19. This is the first time in Dutch history that such an action was taken. According to Minister Hugo de Jonge, these doctors had to be dealt with severely. Politics was interfering with how doctors practice. How is it possible that these so-called big registered medical doctors are complicit in this? Prescribing unlicensed drugs and forming a doctors' association. I call them quacks, and they are also responsible for spreading disinformation. I would suggest that they should be struck off the medical register. Doctors were even urged to denounce their colleagues. An unprecedented situation. Consequently, on December 7, 2021, the pharmacist who dispensed the drugs had an unannounced visit from the medical inspection following a tip-off from a colleague. This led to fines being imposed on the doctors involved. During the corona pandemic, we made ourselves available to help many people. We used the knowledge of experienced specialists from abroad. We were able to prevent many hospital admissions. It was difficult and even bizarre to help people under the threat of fines. Arbitrary fines for which the inspection and the Ministry of Health have as yet provided no justification. It has caused sleepless nights, stress, and anxiety. On the other hand, we have received so much gratitude from the people who needed us. For many, we were the only doctors offering a successful and safe treatment. And yet, we were fined more than €90,000. How is this possible? Why are doctors being prosecuted when they act in good faith according to the Hippocratic Oath and have helped more than 3,000 patients with safe, existing medicines? What's going on? Could it have something to do with the new mRNA vaccines? Would so many people have been willing to be vaccinated if they knew that other safe drugs were available? In the meantime, we are seeing striking figures of side effects from the Larab Center, where more than 230,000 side effects have been reported after COVID vaccination, ranging from heart problems to nervous system disorders to miscarriages, an unprecedented number never seen before in history. A number of lawsuits are currently pending against the doctors who prescribe the safe medicines hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin. It defies all logic. On the 14th of February 2024, the Dutch Medical Disciplinary Board reprimanded the Minister of Health for using disciplinary law. Consequently, 5 days later, the plural chamber of the Zeeland-West Brabant District Court overturned one of the ministry's fines for the first time on the grounds that it was unlawful. Thus, the first physician was vindicated. Meanwhile, on the 11th of March 2024, a second doctor successfully had his fine dismissed in the court of the province Midden-Nederland. Therefore, always be discerning and continue to stand for the truth.